Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Um, this is the first video for the channel, and we're going to just do a kind of this week on Linux.org. A bunch of cool things happened this week. Um, let's start with, let's see, we had 2 new moderators to the staff. So we have Brick Wizard and also Feed Me Bits. You guys can see those guys on the site now, going through and trying to keep the peace. So congrats to them. They're going to be a lot of help. Also, we launched a news site, a Linux news aggregator. So at the top of every page, you can just go to the Linux news link. Takes you right to that particular section. Or if you want, you can go to news.linux.org. Magical C name will bring that news section right to you. So there's that as well. That's pretty cool. And let's see the other thing. Let's go ahead. Let me get on the right page here. Boop. All right. Let's look at some of the popular things going on this week on the forum. So the top 10 threads by view count. Let's see, is this view count? This is reply count. What a difference a kernel makes. Looking for site moderators. Hey, I started that one. Complete noob to the idea of Linux. I have some questions I would like answered. That got 25 replies. Put those hands together for Brick Wizard, which got 25 replies. Someone had a Portainer problem. Someone's looking to pick up their first Linux laptop. Got 19 replies. Putting our hands together for Feed Me Bits. Let's see. There's a thread, Ubuntu 2404.3 LTS with 17 replies. And then the last 2 were new mobile system solution to replace Android and Windows operating system within Linux versus keeping a Windows laptop separately. So whether having a dual boot or having a separate Linux or Windows machine. That got 14 replies. New members this week, past 7 days. 372 new members. Welcome to the forum. We got the top 10 contributors. Let's see if I can make this bigger. KG3, Brick Wizard, Rob. Feed Me Bits, Wizard from Oz, Condo Bloke, MZQ1NJEXN2, Caffeine Addict, Bob466, and the Duck were the top 10 users by post count this week. The top 10 most viewed threads. We'll zip through this. The top one had almost 1,000 views, 946, and that was the what a difference kernel makes. That had also had the most replies, so it kind of goes hand in hand, huh? We got the let's put the hands together. Let's see if any of these are different from the other top 10 that had the most replies. No, it looks like they're all the same. Issue with Live USB. That only had 9 replies, but had about 230 views. So now the top 10 active forum sections this week. Make that big enough, hopefully, for you. The Linux News Forum, which is that new one, has 24 new threads. So we're trying to pump some Linux news in there for everybody. Security announcements, that's actually automated, but if you didn't know about it, you should go find it and read through it. General Linux questions had 16. We have a secret moderators forum, which I probably shouldn't have in this table. That had 14 new threads. Busy week. Getting started, site announcements, general computing off topic had 2. Debian and derivatives had 2, and Linux networking only had 1. So let's start talking about networking some more, guys. So over the past 7 days, there were a total of, let's see, I guess this would be 101 new threads and 849 new posts. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. And what we can do, let's take a quick peek if I can figure out how to share this. Yeah, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Boop. All right, here we go, share. All right, now. So here we are at the Linux news section. Just hit the news at the top. I'm using the dark theme. Most people just use the light one. I think the light one's the default one. So just wanted to go over the guidelines we have here. And we're hoping everybody jumps on and just starts posting some news. Doesn't matter where it's from, just anywhere on the internet, as long as it's pretty good. Anyway, I'm going to read through this instead of trying to remember it. So this news section is for sharing Linux-related news articles from external sites, basically a Linux news aggregator. Any registered Linux user has permission to post in here. We're hoping that people will get involved in sharing some great Linux articles from around the internet, and perhaps in time, some of these users on here would become curators of this new section. So, you'd go in there and edit the titles, make sure they match, or fix any spelling issues, making sure that we're not posting too much of an excerpt from the source article. We just want to keep that to about 2 or 3 sentences, about 300 characters or so. The headlines of each post should have the source and then the actual headline from the site. I'm going to see if I can boop. All right. Maybe you guys can see it a little bit better now if I switch back to here. Maybe. I don't know. I have too many things open. So yeah, we want to have the source site and then the headline from the source site. And sometimes you're going to get some long headlines. So we don't really care if you shorten that up a little bit, but we want it to closely match what the source site has. So here we have the provide a brief summary. Do not paste the entire article, which I just went over. And then the link should be at the bottom afterwards. So here's a good example. We have the title here. And then here's the body, which is basically just the first sentence from their article over there at Fornix. And then more info or source you could put, then link right to it. So some of the rules, some of the guidelines we got going here. Before you post anything, just check around for duplicates. As far as duplicates go, we mean, if Joe's website has an article on a new version of KDE coming out, we don't want to see that same article getting posted again, or another one from Joe's website. Now, if Tom's website has an article about the new KDE coming out, it's going to be a different article, right? It's going to have some of the same stuff, but they might cover different aspects of it. So feel free to post Tom's article up there, so that we get some different aspects from everywhere. Linux related news only, so distros, kernel, major FOSS projects, industry news. The title should match the article, like I mentioned earlier. It can be truncated if it seems too long. The link must go to the original source, so we're not going to post links in here to other Linux aggregators or some blog spam thing. Respect the source's copyright. Excerpts only, no full copy paste. Linking to your own site or blog is allowed, as long as it follows all these guidelines and you're not being excessive with it. So don't start flooding the section with all your stuff. Couple a day, I guess, would be fine. The linked article should be in English. So, you know, everybody can read it. Who's like our main source people for this for Linux.org is English speaking, and that's basically been the rule on the site. Try not to find any AI generated articles. So don't knowledgeably post an AI generated article link. And then the news prefix is required on each new post. Yeah. So we got, as you can see here, we got the prefix, we got the source, and then that. So we got, here's one posted earlier. You got the correct title, you got the excerpt here, and then you got the source. Boop. All right. Hey, I'm wearing that same shirt right now. Anyway, that's about all we have today. I just wanted to do a short video going over some stuff, and I try to do a weekly kind of thing here every day, or a weekly thing every day, a weekly thing every week, to just kind of give some updates of what we've been up to. Maybe in the future we'll do a live stream instead. We can have some other people hop on, ask questions, or talk about stuff, or just hang out. But for now, this is what you got. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you for the next one.